Good morning, Cessna fans. Kevin here. I don't know what part I'm on, but I just got to the airport this morning, Sunday morning. I go to church a little later, and I don't espouse that can't work on Sunday. This ain't work. This is love. Working on the Cessna. I got some things here, some fiberglass and some epoxy, because let me take you on in the hangar and show you what we've been doing. We've got some great mechanics. We got an IA Mark, and then we've got an AMP in training, Jesus, and then of course John. We all kind of spent number hours out here. Yesterday we put in the baffling material. Real nice job. There's some guide. Actually, the metal seems to have some guides, and we just try to keep it all one piece, so it gets a nice seal there. When you put the cowling on, it forces the air through some new Scat 8 hosing that we put on there as well. So that's looking good. Props on now, torqued and safety wired. Got the aileron kind of being put on. We're doing some panels. It's a little dark over here. I didn't push the hangar open up all the way, but in the back you can see where we took some interior panels out there and painted them up real nice. I'm gonna do this morning. What I'm gonna do is some of the places. It's a real thin plastic. The weight savings, of course, in a flight environment is critical. So when Cessna made this thing back in the 60s, they made sure to have some good weight savings and some small plastic, but then as it ages, it gets a little brittle and got to be reinforced somewhat. So that's what I'm going to do this morning, let it set up and cure. We'll put some panels back inside. Just doing some touch-up painting here. We kind of stopped the corrosion, the active corrosion, by a 4-step process, essentially. Taking getting rid of all the paint as we can, then kind of do it with some Scotch-Brite. Then I put some vinegar on it to kind of etch it, wash with distilled water, then some iodine. Let that set, wash with distilled water, and then we put a little primer on there and some white paint just to match, and working on, got the tip, some of the tips on, wing pit tips back on. So it's looking more and more like an airplane. We've got the landing light in, our nice LED landing light. Pretty costly, but you know, it's a flight certified element, STC to be installed. So with plane ownership comes some cost, but then also you get real deep level of certification and a lot of confidence. You need to have some confidence in an aircraft, and that's what we get when we have to pay these costs for some of these aftermarket things. Also, I should point out that I'm gonna walk around here. We should point out that we did put on this paper oil filter mod, this STC mod. Did a real nice job kind of working on the hoses, but now we've got a spin-on oil filter that of course is safety wired, because spin on, spin off, right? So safety wire, what that does is lock it in place, and it can't come loose during flight. So thank you for watching. Try to keep it to under 4 minutes. Have a super Sunday, and we'll do some more here in a few days. Report back. Panik out.